Hello, welcome to another podcast of Master Investor. Glad to be here again with another valuable talk on money, business, and investing. Our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple. We're looking for opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. Make sure you visit our website. I'm going to leave the link below. Join us on one of our digital courses if you are ready to start building passive income, you have an existing business, if you have a job that you don't like and you want to find a way to create income in the form of passive income, aka positive cash flow. Okay, we're going to focus on building our asset column. We're going to give you financial education so that you take action today. And the beautiful aspect of living in these times is that we have tools available to us for free everywhere. Okay, so information is king. That's what's called the information age. Okay, in 1989, that's when we enter the information age, and we have to understand the new rules of money, the business principles that work in other economies. It's not about predicting the market, it's about preparing for any type of economy. We know that the economy goes up and down. So as a master investor, we have to understand how to build assets that produce passive income. We invest for passive income and we also make money work hard for us. So we have capital working at all times to create more passive income and to sound assets that our companies control. Today, I want to be speaking about relationships and the influence that they can bring to the table for our wealth. Network is everything, because when we know the right person, they know the right people, and we can tap into their network. So it's like a spider web of networks, and that is how we truly build wealth, because business is all about dealing with people, and that's why it's important to focus on working on ourselves through self-development, being the right person, and putting ourselves into rooms with wealthy people. We're going to have to talk about money all the time, making millions, billions, whatever your goal is. You have to be talking about that constantly, every day, and you want to be surrounding yourself with wealthy people that can help you grow, because they see the value that you bring to the table, which is innovation, creativity, listening, feedback, and things that are so valuable, and plus your time, right? And so time is the most valuable asset we all have, because we can't get it back. So never put a price on our time. We have to see our time as priceless, okay? And start building assets and acquire assets through partnerships, through being creative, using tools that we have available today to create passive income and velocity. We don't have to wait years, months to create true wealth. We can start right now, and you're just away from your next million, okay? Because it's all about thinking big. If we're gonna be thinking, might as well think big, and strive to have the best people around us to educate ourselves financially, right? So it's a must to invest in our financial education. I want to invite you to read our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On, by Master Investor. It's available on Amazon. However, I'm going to leave the link to our website. When you go to our website, you can get it from there, which is better than getting it from Amazon, because you have a virtual member office so that you access the data through there, the ebook. You can download the ebook into your device too. And also you have additional bonuses that we're adding into that one digital course that includes the ebook that I'm recommending for you to go and get it. It's called How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. When you get to our main website, you're gonna hit all courses, and it's gonna be, I believe, the second one. Okay, the first one is the 10 New Rules of Money. You can also get that one. But How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet is an awesome flagship product that we have right now, and the more value we add to that product, you will always have access to that ebook and anything that we add into that, regardless of how much we will charge in the future. Right? So take advantage of the amazing deal today. Go to our website, link in the bio somewhere, and make sure you follow us on all platforms. Look for the logo, and of course, ensure that you leave us a comment, give us some feedback. If you have any questions, okay, it's all about building the community. Let's talk about money, about business. If you have any sort of question regarding investing, drop it below, and we will come together as a community to have a dialogue on that topic, right? So we want to be building those habits of a wealthy person. Relationships are key when it comes to building wealth. So network. Okay, bring value to the relationships. See time as priceless, and don't just give the time to anybody. Ensure that we are putting ourselves on the right places so that we can grow. Okay, and it will help us also understand more about money, business, and investing when we're around wealthier people than we are, and how we can also leverage ourselves to be at that level and rise to that frequency. The more we know, the more we know that we don't know, and there's a lot to learn. So financial education is a daily habit that we must be taking in through audios like this one, reading, and also taking action, making a phone call, grabbing the phone, creating your digital asset, acquiring information about commercial property that is for sale, and the owner is doing seller finance. Remember, the job number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital from the front end, from the clients, right? From the people, the end user. Okay, they want the product. We found those clients. Here it is. They give that money. That is raising capital. That's one way of it. The other way is to the back end, to the banks, private lending, private investors, right? So putting the deal together so money can finance, or we will find the money, because once we have our hands on a good deal, the capital will just come in. Okay, so that's why we like for everyone here in our community to learn how to put deals together and how to see opportunities where other people don't see it, and how to become creative to raise capital and use no money to invest for passive income and create fast returns on your investment as an infinite return on investment, because we have no money involved in the deal of our own. Any money, any capital, we didn't put any of our capital into the deal, and we successfully raised the capital for that deal. We're paying everybody else that lend the money to us, whether it's a bank or whether it's the seller, and that business operation, the cash flow of that business, the total revenue of that business is paying the debt service, the expenses, if we did it through seller finance, right, paying the landlord, the owner, the former owner, their requested payment per month. And so we can position ourselves on the deal where it's creating positive passive income, positive cash flow for us, and we have no money in the deal. That is called infinite return on investment. Sometimes we will be required to, of course, put our money to work. So some deals could require some of our capital that we have gained from other businesses to put it to work. And that's okay, because rule number one of our community here in our company is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard. So whether that's the bank's money, whether it's other people's money, OPM, or whether it's our capital that we have gained from investments, or if you have a job and you have saved up capital, your job as becoming a master investor, you gotta put that money to work. And the only way to do that is to acquire an asset, to build an asset, which is a system of systems that solve a problem in the marketplace so successfully, right? Without you being in the middle of the operation, you are overseeing the operation but there are systems working hard to do the selling and telling for us. And in return, we're getting passive income. We're recouping our capital back that we invested. If we invested in any of it, right? If it required some of our capital to start the business. However, what I want you to understand is that it does not take money to make passive income. It takes knowledge. Knowledge is the new money, because once you have the right vocabulary, we have the right network, relationships, right? Family influences. And I'm talking about a friend, an associate, partner can become a family, because it's more than blood. It's about loyalty, respect, being there, providing value, solving problems together. So if a family, I mean a partner that is built on trust and loyalty, okay? When it comes to business, keep our hands clean, because we want to be able to always have ethics in all of our deals, because we want more freedom. So we will not ever risk the very thing that we go after for, which is freedom. The very thing that we are getting more of is more freedom, because the more wealth we have, the more freedom we have, okay? And that's why it's important that you know your wealth number. I'm going to give you a little formula that you can use right now after you're done hearing this, or if you're on your desk, pull out your phone or whatever, do it on your phone. If you know the amount of money that you have right now, liquid, okay? I'm going to give you how to get to the wealth number. Wealth, so you grab the entire amount of money that you have right now and divide it by the monthly expenses. And that includes savings accounts, any assets that you have, right? Any money under your mattress, anything on the piggy bank, if you have any, everything that you have. And you divide that by your monthly expenses. That number that you get is your wealth number, is however many days a month you have left without working, right? If you were to stop working, how long can you thrive, living the same standard of living that you're currently living without going below it? Because remember, here we tell everyone to always live above our means, because it is a way to help us expand. So don't shrink, expand, right? Think bigger how you can be more creative, how you can raise capital, how you can position yourself in this deal to make the cash flow, to pay everybody off and all the expenses, and you still be able to collect that positive cash flow at the end of the month or the day or whatever, however it's paying out, okay? So, but it's all about understanding that a sound business is a system of systems, and business is all about dealing with people. So we need networks, and the only way to do that is to bring value to our relationships, to take our time as something that is priceless, so that we don't waste anybody else's time, and we're also ensure that we control our time the way we please. So keep our hands clean so that we can pull in people with integrity, people that also have clean hands, and you can also smell who has dirty hands, because our hands are so clean that we have a gut feeling. We built an intuition, so we always protect ourselves, okay? Because a bad partner can take your whole business south, right? Can, create a lot of chaos. Good partner will help the business grow tremendously. One idea, one little positivity, one little thing that it brings to the table can shift the entire business bottom line. So same thing goes with our personal relationships, right? Who you choose to be with in your daily life as a partner is very important, because if that person is not aligned to our goals, our vision, mission, and belief system about money, then one person is going to be pulling south and the other one north, and it's going to be chaos all along the way, because it's very hard to build an empire when you have a toxic person. In this case will be the person not understanding the point of view that you are going for, right? We have certain values that we're not willing to sacrifice for anybody, because we know the way of freedom is through this set of core of values that we have adopted, okay? So If we have somebody in our team that is not going on the same direction, then we gotta unapologetically get rid of them, okay? And sometimes those decisions are hard to make, but we must do it for our dreams, our missions, our purpose in life, because it's more than us, right? We are going to impact the world. We're going to leave the mark. We're going to create brands. We're going to help the world become a better place, because we were here. We left, systems, and we improve humanity. We improve how the world live day to day, right? We solve problems in the marketplace and the world. So we're like this, people that come with this solving mentality, okay? We actually accept the problems and we solve them. And we always take decisions based on the best interest of ourselves. So always include yourself in it, because you have to be standing on your intuition and asking your intuition whether you go left or right on this crossroads. And the intuition will lead you most likely to the one that your mind is telling you not to go to. So go with the one that the intuition is telling us, because the intuition somehow knows where our heart wants to go truly, where is our dreams and our treasures. And the mind will always give us whatever is logical to us right there, whatever seems easier and most safe. But the safer road is actually the one that the intuition is giving us, because it's actually protecting us from any harm, and it's giving us what we truly want. So if you want to align your present thoughts with your manifestations that are on the way from the universe, then you need to make sure be in tune with their intuition. Always go with what their intuition is telling us, okay? You can feel energies, you can feel this is real. In business, it's like that too. So when you're doing deals, and train your intuition, right? Ask your intuition, pay attention to it, okay? Because it will lead us to where we need to go and where we should be, okay? So it's leading us to greatness, and we have to have an ear for the intuition, okay? So it's the less traveled road, but it's the most rewarding one. So build networks every day. Get out and meet people. Don't give your time just to anybody. Be critical about how much time you spend, but put yourself in position where we are growing. So the team around us, the people that we're bringing in, the people that we're rubbing shoulders with, are wealthy people, more wealthier than we are, people that are successful, that are living through purpose, that have a specialty maybe into something, are like-minded, right? They like business, depend of what we are accomplishing. So if we're building a team, we need a specialist of a certain area, then we go and find that. But we have to bring value to the table. We gotta give them the vision and the mission of the company and provide value and bring the best out of them. As a leader, we must be able to bring the greatness out of other people by helping them reach their highest potential, okay? And always be on that path of higher purpose, higher vibration, and working towards what matters to each individual and the whole company itself, right? Because everyone that we attract should be living on their purpose, whether it's the specialist that we need to do our legal paperwork, right? An attorney, a business attorney, someone that is walking on high purpose. They know exactly what they're doing. They love what they're doing. They sacrifice their time to do that. They read about it. They do it. They have experience because they're acting every single day. So as a master investor, we do the same thing, right? As we invest in our financial education, we're working our mind muscle, our money muscle, and daily, and we are taking action every day. We learn something new, we take action. So today, I want you to get your wealth number, figure out how many months you have with whatever money you have today, if you stop working right now, how many months can you go? So the total amount of the money that you have right now liquid, divide that by your monthly expenses, and that number should give you the days or the months, and that's your wealth number. Now, if you have assets that will guarantee that they're going to produce you 10 years from now, then you have to grab that number and most likely multiply it by however many years. But that number right there is your wealth number, okay? So find that out today, and then go to our website, download the ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. And the third thing I want you to take with you to start applying is network every day. Meet somebody that is new, right? At least 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, right? Just talk to them, introduce yourself, and find out what they need, what their problems are. They want to share any with you in a nonchalant way, right? You have a good conversation with them, bring value to them. So if you're at the gym, meet the people around you. If you're going out to a business meeting and you're, in a coffee shop, I don't know, introduce yourself to somebody new on the line and just have a conversation. Always remember, we are always one decision away from a totally different life. So choose wisely. Make sure that we invest our time where we should do it and where we should be with. So invest your time like it's everything in life, because it is. So focus on building our asset column with real assets that produce passive income. Invest in our financial education. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope that this audio has been helpful to you, and we're going to be going live later on YouTube. So if you'd like to join our channel, feel free to go over there right after this is over and subscribe to our newsletter on our website, and go to our channel on YouTube and watch the live stream that we're going to be having about money, business, and investing. We are the brand of money, okay? Master Investor. We all have a master investor. Well, we all have an investor inside of us. It's up to us, each individual, whether that investor becomes a master investor or stays an average investor that gives their money away to other people to invest for them. You got to take control over our finances by learning how to read financial statements, because that's the foundation of true wealth. We have a financial statement that you can download on Excel, and you can plug all your numbers in and figure out exactly how you are doing financially, where you stand today, and how we can improve that, okay? It's all about taking a look at that and saying, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to turn this liability into an asset. Remember, with financial education, all of our liabilities are somebody else's asset in their asset column. So we can turn our liabilities into assets. And I was explaining previously that you can, let's say you have 2 cars. You have a Tesla and you have another car, and you paid for the Tesla $1,000 per month. You can actually rent that Tesla on Turo for $500 a day. In 2 days, the Tesla will be paid for the month, and anything else after that will be positive passive income for you. So think about the liabilities that you have right now, things that take money out of your pocket, and could be your home too. Maybe you have a home with 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, with a pool in a really good area where tourism is high. And do some research on Airbnb. See how many homes around your area are renting out through Airbnb, and figure out the numbers. How much is your mortgage? Find a new place to stay. Add that into the budget, right? You're gonna move out, and you're gonna set it up as an Airbnb theme, and people are gonna rent it short term, and that money is gonna pay the mortgage. It's gonna pay your new place to stay, and eventually you can acquire another home. Use that first home as leverage, as collateral, to get your second home and to set it up as another Airbnb until you get to a point where you can get your dream home. So it's good never to be attached to material things, because we can always think bigger, and there are always better things. So don't be attached to the things that you have right now. You gotta sometimes you have to let go of them in order to bring in bigger things, including partnerships and relationships, okay? Sometimes you just have to call it quits with the person that you're with and move on to the next chapter, right? Whether it's a business partner or a personal relationship. Because if they're not serving our high vibration, if they're not serving our purpose in life, if they're not walking with our mindset, then, you know, they're taking our time away and our energy. And we must always stay focused in our end goal, okay? So we want to achieve the velocity of positive cash flow. That's ultimately what we want. We want to have, you know, pipelines giving us passive income every day, every second, every time we go to sleep, right? And we continue to build more assets, to acquire more assets that solves a problem in the world. And in exchange, we're getting that passive income. But remember, we have to understand how to use systems, because ultimately we want to detach ourselves from the business, and that business makes us money. That's an asset. But if we have to be really involved in the business to push the business, then it's not an asset. Something is missing. So always learn how to build and acquire systems, use artificial intelligence, use leverage, and network, okay? With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed today's talk about money, business, and investing, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles at work in all economies. Thank you for listening. Also, money is created with debt. That's why debt is tax-free, and that's why we love to use debt, okay? So good debtors are winners, savers are losers in this new age. With the new rules of money, everything changed. The whole game changed. It's actually easier to get wealthy now because we can do it for free using other people's money, OPM, the bank's money, okay? The banks are in the business of lending money to the people that know how to make that money work hard in assets that are so significant that the bank feels comfortable enough to say, we're putting this money to work here, we're gonna lend you this money. And if we have credit cards, we gotta put that to work. How, you know, if you hold a credit card right now, think about ways that you can invest that amount that you have in that credit card into an asset that will produce you enough passive income to pay for the debt service back, for the entire credit card back, and also leave you continuously forever positive cash flow, okay? So build the asset column, go to our website, get our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. Also, subscribe to the newsletter and download the financial statement that you'll find when you get the digital ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. You'll have access to a document that says financial statement. Fill out my financial statement. You're gonna download that and you're gonna get to work on that, okay? And we'll talk later on tomorrow. I'm gonna be live on YouTube, and as we grow here, we're gonna expand on other channels. So I appreciate you. If you're new, thank you for your time. If you're an existing customer, I also thank you from the bottom of my heart, and stay great. Invest in our financial education, take control over our finances. Today, money is created with debt. That's why debt is tax-free. So good debtors are winners and savers are losers. Bye for now.